You know, imagine you bought a shrimp from a supermarket, later to know that this shrimp was radioactive. Yeah, radioactive. Not bacteria, not plastic, but an actual isotope called cesium-137, the same stuff linked to nuclear accidents like Chernobyl. I know it might sound crazy, but unfortunately, we need to face these crazy situations. Okay, then let's dive in. On August 19th, 2025, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration released a public advisory that shook a lot of people. They said that certain bags of frozen shrimp sold under Walmart's Great Value brand may have been contaminated with cesium-137. Now, cesium-137 isn't something you expect to find in your seafood. It's not naturally occurring in shrimp or in the ocean. It's a man-made radioactive element created during nuclear fission, basically when atoms split inside a reactor or during nuclear weapons testing. That's why the news immediately raised alarms. So how did they catch it? U.S. Customs and Border Protection has radiation detectors at major shipping ports. When containers of shrimp came in from Indonesia, the alarms went off at Los Angeles, Houston, Miami, and Savannah. After that, FDA testing confirmed it. Walmart was told to recall all affected shrimp. And if you live in one of these 12 states and bought this great value raw white Vannamei shrimp from Walmart, you better return it or throw it out, said the FDA. Now, here come the important part. Shrimp don't just become radioactive in the ocean. There hasn't been a nuclear disaster in Indonesia. So how did cesium-137 end up there? One theory, suggested by radiation safety experts, is cross-contamination inside shipping containers. Think about it. The same metal containers are used over and over again to ship all kinds of goods across the world. If a container once carried equipment, waste, or industrial materials contaminated with cesium-137, and it wasn't properly cleaned, traces could stick around. Then when you load food into that same container, well, you've got a problem. In other words, it might not be the shrimp itself that was the issue, but the environment it was shipped in. So, why is everyone so cautious about cesium-137? Because it behaves in a way that makes it extra risky inside the human body. Cesium acts a lot like potassium, meaning once it's in your system, your body treats it like a nutrient and spreads it through soft tissues. From there, it gives off radiation that can damage cells. For now, the FDA has placed the Indonesian company, PT Bari Makmur Sejati, on an import alert. That means no more shrimp from them can come into the U.S. until they prove they've fixed the issue. Investigations are ongoing, and experts are trying to trace exactly where the contamination came from.